Alright guys, welcome back. We are at Mount Pocono Airport in Pennsylvania, and I was here for a week or so to get the carburetor sent out and put little bigger jets in them. So, I'm going to do my run-up, a checklist. I'll be right back with you guys. Mount Pocono traffic, Mooney 87 November, back taxi on 5431, Mount Pocono.
And Mount Pocono 85 uniform is clear 31, holding short of 31, Mount Pocono.
Are you waiting for me, sir?
Yeah, I will be waiting for you. You can come on down. I'm with a student, so if you want to come on down and hang with us, you're more than welcome to.
Sounds great, thanks. And Mount Pocono traffic, Mooney 87 November, clear 5, now back taxiing on the 31, Mount Pocono. Actually decided to taxi to the runway and I'll do a run up over here. A lot of people FBO hanging out, so I don't want to give them some prop wash, so. They don't have any taxiways, so you got to use all the runways to get to your runway. And one very little taxiway in the corner. And Mount Pocono traffic, Mooney 87 November, clear 31.
Yeah, but Mooney and Mount Pocono, if you get your run-up done and you want to take off before us, you're more than welcome to.
No problem. This thing turns very slowly, so I don't think I'm going to be able to make it anyway, the turns. I'll wait for you. Not a problem. Take your time.
Okay, thank you very much.
Not a problem. All right, so I'm going to do the checklist, run up. I got the students right in front of me here, and I'll be back with you guys. I actually made it. All right, checklist is complete. Everything is good to go. I'm going to put the GPS direct to Orange County. So MGJ identifier, hit direct, perfect. Beautiful, beautiful day, not a cloud in the sky. So, I'll do a quick system test.
System test passed.
Perfect. That's always a good sign. And we're good to go. Mount Pocono traffic, Mooney taking active 3 for 3-1 for departure. All right, prop full 4 mixer's full, carpy's not in, and fuel pump's on, land light strobes, and we're good to go. All right, full power. All right, perfect. And gear is coming up. It's locked. And Mooney is left crosswind now, 3-1. Mount Pocono.
And Mount Pocono, 85 uniform, we'll be departing 3-1 and to the south, Mount Pocono.
Flaps coming up. Pull the power back a little bit more. And Mooney's left downwind now, 3-1, Mount Pocono. And Mount Pocono traffic, Mooney departure pattern to the east, climbing through 3000, Mount Pocono. Alright, lane let off, fuel pumps off. Everything is in the green.
Ocean County traffic, turn left down 132.
Trim out a little bit. Little bumpy.
Chester County traffic, Cessna 2746. Charlie is flying over the field at 2,200. Has traffic in sight.
Look up to 45. With the wing leveling system on, to trim out a little better here and hold 55. Everything's in the green. Perfect.
Good morning, New York approach. This is student pilot in Cherokee 357 Papa.
Terminal 357 Papa, New York.
Requesting flight following back to Farmingdale. I'm going to be at 5,500 feet. I'm climbing now.
Roger, squawk 0306.
Walking 030.
Beautiful day. I'm going to use the roll trim here to get us on course.
Approach, Aztec 170 Tango Alpha 3,000 feet.
Actually, no, as I take it off, I'll turn toward course and I'll put it back on. A little bit faster that way.
3042.
042 Tango Alpha.
So a great day in Pennsylvania and New York here, going back to Orange County. So, they did a overhaul on the carburetor, sent it out, and my last annual. So
92131.
it was running very lean on the ground.
20 east, southeast of 44 November right now. It's going to be landing.
My EGT gauge was spiked, even doing my run up.
Field's in sight, we can.
I'm not in a dangerous spot, but unusual and uncomfortable for me. So
all right, 131 radar.
they added bigger jets to the carburetor, not injectors, but jets. So
70
70 Victor Hotel, New York.
Now it's running perfectly the way it was before.
182, 5 miles south of Sullivan County, 4,500 VFR direct, 47 November, request advisory.
Squawk 0311.
But now I'm happy.
70 Victor Hotel.
Nice day to fly.
57 Papa, what'd you say your destination is?
Heading to Farmingdale, Foxtrot Romeo Golf. 357 Papa.
I get a couple of questions
Headed south to Kingston VOR, altimeter 3042.
on
Altimeter 30.
floor flight on the iPad and stuff like that.
70 Victor Hotel, you're right
All the apps were kind of the same.
Sullivan, Stewart, altimeter 3042.
I got the Lennox L3 transponder,
6 Papa Romeo.
and that works very well with floor flight. In my app, it does give you weather, winds.
About 10 miles.
You can look at other airports and look at their winds.
Papa Romeo, thanks. If there's no traffic, we can check out with you now.
You can't download stuff
12 o'clock, about 4
on it
miles
unless you're in
north of
Wi-Fi.
3,000, but he's faster than you, so it shouldn't be a factor.
Okay, thanks. We'll go BFR, thanks.
6 Papa Romeo,
But
right up to 7 o'clock, 1200, good day.
it's a very good tool, and the good thing is it has split screen. So I have traffic on one side, my transponder code squawks on the left side, and you can change that around. I mean, you can put traffic advisory, have a lot of options, TFCs and stuff like that. Winds aloft, this gives you winds aloft. So right now I have about a 20 mile an hour knot, or 20 miles an hour headwind.
Who was that call, New York?
So again, push back a little bit up this high. So I can probably, if I was going far, I would tweak it a little bit to get the
Zero Tango Alpha, let me
best
know
winds possible. But we're only going another 40 nautical miles and
0 November, 1,900 feet. We can advise
20 minutes out.
Does that work?
And I'm sorry, say that again?
We have survey.
So over the ground, we're doing about 123 knots.
Yeah, that's fine. Just maintain VFR and let me know when you want to terminate the service. You do have traffic 12 o'clock at about 3 miles.
140 miles an hour-ish, 145 miles an hour.
He's going to start his descent. He's landing.
So I got about 23 and a half over 23 and a half. So just cruising along here. The good thing with the Mooney, you could go places in a rush if you want to, or you can just put, 65% settings in and just kind of cruise, and you're still going pretty fast. That's one of the good things about what the Moonies have the option. I mean, what the Moonies have available. But again, you do lose a little bit of space in the cockpit area, which I'm okay with. We don't have, when we're flying recreational, we don't have all these passengers with us all the time, so it's not a big deal for me. But if I do go somewhere with passengers, I fit 3 in here comfortably, include myself, so 4, not too bad. So it works really well for me, this plane. So I always make sure that she's running okay, and I take very good care of her, and that's one of the things you need to do when you own a plane. You can't go cheap on maintenance, because you never know what can happen up here. So I always make sure that the guys who know the plane work on it, and I keep it clean. So, but Kurt from Moyer Aviation, over here in Mount Pocono Airport, great guy, takes care of all his customers, and he tells you what he's doing to your plane daily, even in an annual. He's the type of guy that would say, okay, now this annual you don't need brakes, but next annual you might need brakes, instead of saying you need brakes. So very trustworthy, and I've been in business for a long time. So they do twins up there, they do turboprops up there, they do obviously single engine, piston, and so on and so forth. And this is where the plane used to go for maintenance. It was hangared over in Valley Airport. And the guy had it maintenance up there. He actually had it maintenance over at Braden Airport when Moyer Aviation was there. Then they moved up to Mount Pocono. Lehigh Valley was thinking about selling Braden Airport, and then they didn't. So, but thank you, Kurt. Appreciate it. The plane is running beautifully. smooth day. But again, never be cheap on maintenance. Budget yourself a year for the maintenance of the plane. That's one thing I will not be short on is your maintenance. And unfortunately, an annual can cost you anywhere between $1,500 if nothing is wrong with it. It could cost you upwards of $6,000, $5,000. So it cost me more this year than the usual $15,000, $2,000 because I wanted to get the carburetor overhauled. I had the original ball, which was a metal ball, and then when they solder them together, that piece sometimes, the solder pieces sometimes get a hole in them, and it wants to separate, and then it was taking on more fuel than it should have, but they could have just replaced it that, but I decided to get it out and have the whole thing overhauled because everything was original. So you pay the extra, $1,000 to get it done, and this way you know it's been done the right way, it's safe, and they should get another 20 years out of it.
Female 4890 New York, Stewart altimeter is 3042, and verify having information Zulu. You can proceed direct to the field, expect a visual to 27.
All right, 42, direct to the field right now, visual 27, Piedmont 4890, thank you.
So we are over, where are we here? Let's see. We're still in PA actually. I don't know exactly where we are, but we're in PA still. I'll be hitting New York just over this ridge very shortly.
New York, Blue Sky 1, 2 minutes.
Who was that call, New York?
Blue Sky
1. So
1.
14 miles out.
Blue Sky 1, roger. Attention all aircraft, 2-minute power ship north of Stewart, about 10 miles at a 14.5.
If anybody has any questions, you can email me at pilotfun11@gmail.com or put some...
Papa, let me know when you have Sullivan County in sight.
For a pop, it's still 40 miles out.
Just let me know.
Or you can put some comments, any questions you have at the Moonies.
Victor Hotel, radar service terminates, squawk 12 you could try Allentown.
I get a lot of questions on the Moonies. People were looking for a retractable, and they're always saying, do we get a Piper Arrow? Do we get a some of the other brands? And then that's a Mooney, and then because you're making an investment like that, you want to make sure that you're gonna be happy. So I have no problem answering questions. I'm doing this for fun, and hopefully these videos inspire other people to go ahead and pull the trigger and get their license, or attempt to go up at least, and think how great it is. Aviation is just a great feeling and a great sport to be involved in. I don't know if I can do it commercially because then it turns into a job, and I don't know if I would want to do something like that, but I like what I'm doing now for a living, and doing this for fun is just great. But I do get a lot of questions on how to get your license and what to do and how much it costs. And if you go to a school, from getting your private, it's probably going to cost you anywhere from, I want to say 10 to 15,000 these days, maybe a little less. If you do freelance, you find a freelance instructor who is certified and the whole 9 yards. That can probably run you 6,000, but then again, when you freelance like that, you have to study the materials yourself when it comes to the bookwork. So if you're a good bookwork person, or even not a good book, so I'm not a good book person at all, bookwork person whatsoever, to be honest with you, but you study on yourself with the bookwork, you go up with the instructor, and you get all the stalls and all other, stuff out of the way, and you make sure you like what you're doing. And that will cost you probably half instead of going to a flight school. So, and typically when you freelance, those guys are a little bit cheaper per hour. Well, they are cheaper per hour. But that's what I did. I did the bookwork myself, and I studied, 2 hours, an hour before bed. I woke up throughout the day here and there, when we all have time, of course. So I'm looking for traffic here. Yeah, anybody could do this. But that's what I did a long time ago, and I had a Grumman. The first couple planes I had, there's the traffic. Grumman's a fun plane. You know, when I was going through the training, it's, you know, I was training in a 150 Cessna. I mean, who doesn't train in that? It seems like everybody trains in something like that. 150, then the guy kind of sold the plane or had issued annual or whatever the case may be. Then I got into a Cherokee 140, and then that kind of spoiled because the guy didn't get the annual done.
12 o'clock and about 20 miles.
So I was like, you know what, I'm going to
Roger, Clear approach runway
buy a
27,
Grumman,
right traffic.
and my buddy had a Grumman for a long time. Went up with him for a bunch of times in a Grumman, loved it. You know, stubby wings, and you had to kind of go in fast, take off fast, and not really a trainer, to be honest, but it was a good buy, so I did that and got all my stuff done in a Grumman, Yankee AA1A. Then I got another one, sold the first one, got another one. And I told myself a couple years ago,
4890 towers, 21 nothing.
it was time to get retractable. And I did all my research and did the same thing everybody is asking me. And I decided on the Mooney because of all the safety, because of the roll cage, because of the liability. I mean, well, it's got very low liability. And because of the speed, because of, you know, the fuel economy, and they're safe, built well. You're going to pay a little bit more for a Mooney, but not much more compared to an Arrow or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's a very fun plane to fly. So we are 18 miles out, so I'm going to power down a little bit, and then we're going to descend. And we're going to go punch over to Orange County here. All right, let's see what they got going on over there.
Weather observation, 1414 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility.
Princeton traffic 172. Downwind remaining in a pattern for a low approach, Princeton.
-0.
Princeton traffic, quarter, turning final 28.
40. Remarks. Density altitude.
Orange County, what's the active airport runway today?
Truck 50, go ahead.
3, Orange County. Thank you.
5.
Cherokee is clear of 3 at Delta, Orange County. Orange County traffic, this is Davin 20.
A little bumpy always over the ridge.
Alpha, departing from runway 3 to the northwest. No. Right now, property is 4 miles to the
And the
south.
black dirt to our right, the onion fields.
We'll be entering a downwind.
Good.
Pine Island.
Field.
Orange County traffic, anybody base your final for runway 26. Skyhawk is crossing 26 at the numbers.
I don't know if they're using 2.6 and 3. They should be using 3 calm winds. You always want to take off and land north if it's calm winds, but it doesn't really matter. So the power's pulled back and we're just going to descend.
Orange County, Skyhawks crossing 26 at Delta.
Princeton traffic 172 final, 28 Princeton, roll approach. That's the low pass. 28 Princeton.
Alright, gonna take this off.
Power is entering a downwind for runway 29, Craig.
This plane hates slowing down. That's why you start descending pretty far out. Take your time descending, no rush. feel like it's a little bouncy between like 45 and 100 to about 4,000.
Orange County traffic, any current traffic for runway 3 at this time, Orange County? Orange County traffic, Diamond DA40 is entering runway 3, will be departure to the northeast, Orange County.
First down traffic, southwest left downwind, runway 29, request pass.
Person driving 172 crosswind. 28, person.
We're going to turn towards the ridge here, and then going on 45 for left downwind for 3. We're over Middletown right now.
50 Whiskey Romeo, taking runway 3 orange. First down traffic, southwest left station, runway 29, request pass.
Watch
Orange County traffic, Diamond DA40 is approximately 2 miles north of the airfield, northeast of the airfield this time. This will be last call heading to Stewart, Orange County.
Orange County traffic, Warrior Force and Mike, 8 miles to the west, 3500. We're going to be overflying the airfield, Orange County.
And Orange County traffic, Mooney 87 November is 5 miles west of the field, becoming on 45 for midfield left downwind for 3. Currently at 3,500, Orange County.
Orange County traffic, Warrior 50 Whiskey Romeo, making a right turn out for Stewart, last call, Orange.
You guys can see it's a little bouncy down here, but it's calm at the ground level, so. Never could tell the winds, what they're doing. Even though you get a weather report or a briefer, and still could be a little choppy. Now I'm trying to descend, it's bouncy, so I'm descending slowly because I don't want to get in the yellow. When you get a little turbulent like this, you don't want to be in the green for obviously structural reasons. You don't want to break the plane. That's why I'm descending slowly, but this plane doesn't like slow. That's okay, we have plenty of time. Never be in a rush to get somewhere, because anything could change at any time. I'm no rush to get back, but I gotta do a couple of things today. Gotta be
Anyone
fine.
base for final at Orange County?
And Orange County traffic, Mooney 87 November, about a 5 mile 45 for midfield left downwind for 3, currently 2,500, Orange County. All right, so we get on a 45, about a 5 mile 45, so we can descend a little bit
Orange
more.
County, red and white experimental, entering downwind for 03, Orange County.
Orange County inlay, final for 3 inch. Orange County Archer departing 3 will be departing the crosswind to the west, Orange County.
Perfect. All right, we'll do our gumps soon.
And Cessna turning crosswind 03, Orange County.
And Orange County traffic, Mooney 87 November, 3 mile an hour 45, midfield left downwind for 3, Orange County, descending through 2,000. Anybody in a left crosswind for 3, Orange?
County traffic, Warrior, overflowing airfield northwest, 4,000 feet, Orange County.
Orange County, red and white experimental, turning base for...
Let's put the gear in. I'm going to pull up a little bit.
Full stop.
Get it in
Orange
that.
County, Archer, upwind 03, Orange County.
And Orange County Cessna is departing the
white
downwind
arch
45.
for the gear. Don't want to overspeed the gear. What this guy is? Let's put the gear in. Gear coming down. Okay, that's locked. Alright, so let's put the gas, undercarriage, prop full forward.
Orange County, Archer, entering left crosswind 03, will be departing to the west, Orange County.
Gonna put some flaps in, slow us down. And Orange County traffic, Mooney 87 November, midfield left downwind now for runway 3 at Orange County. Alright. Yeah, the wind's changed again, folks. It's supposed to be calm, and see, a little bouncy, but not too bad. Not like the other day. Always watch your speed, because you don't want to overspeed the flaps or the gear. Because this plane will get out of the white arch pretty quickly. You don't pay attention to it. Alright. Pull flaps, gears down, let it trim up a little bit. Everything's in the green, so gas, undercarriage, mixture, full rich, prop full forward. Seatbelts on, speed.
Orange County, red and white experimental, clear of 03, Orange County.
That's Orange County traffic. Mooney 87 November, left base now for 3. Be a full stop, Orange County. But what a nice day. A little bumpy in the higher altitudes, but other than that, it's a nice day. Or once. Alright, gas, undercarriage locked. Always check that bar, make sure that's locked in. And Orange County traffic, Mooney 87 November, now it's final now for 3. Orange County, full stop. Landing lights on, gas, undercarriage, mixture, prop, seatbelt, speed. Let's trim up a little bit. All the construction down here, you're going to see it off the left wing here. They're putting in the new runway. Right now they're doing the taxiways, and soon runway 3 and 2-1 will be closed. Oh, that will be one of the last times we fly over this runway and this little stream in front of us. Alright, so let's pull the power. Putting short final, 3, full stop, Orange. Alrighty. And there is the little stream. We're not going to fly over much anymore. Alright.
And Orange County traffic, anyone on base or final for 03 Orange County?
Alright, carpets in and clean that up. Flaps up, clean that up.
Alright, Orange County traffic, Cap 3134 Cessna is taking runway 3, will be departing to the northwest, Orange County.
And Mooney's clear, You see all the construction. The runways, I mean, the taxiways are closed that I'll typically use to go back to the hangar, and this is all going to be all done by the end of the year. But I'm working pretty quickly on it. So, another successful flight. If anybody has any questions, pilotfun101@gmail.com. Put some comments below if you like. Happy to answer any questions. And thanks for flying along, guys. Appreciate it. Also, Facebook. You can find me on Facebook at pilotfun101. Thumbs up. Thanks for flying along, guys. Talk to you soon.